I caught Zapdos, guys! Hello, everybody, the Shocklands 1000 putting for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee! Last time, we went to explore the Kanto power plant. They said Carlos for a second, and I have no idea why. But, we went to the Kanto power plant and found Zapdos. And we tried to catch him on camera last episode, but we ran out of time. And we tried to, I carried on in off camera to see if I can try and catch him, and sure enough, I did. This legendary bird Pokemon is said to appear when the sky turns dark and lightning showers down. Zapdos is a really good Pokemon, electric flying type. It's actually my favorite of the Cantonian birds, to be honest. Oh, Eevee. There we go. Now, what I have to do is just take this portal and go out of the power plant because we don't need to be in here anymore. And there we go. Oh, you're watching the birds again. Alright, so, anyway, what we're going to be doing this episode is we're going to be going down the surfing route in Route 19 all the way up through this area right here. So, to do that, we're going to have to go to Fuchsia City first. And now that we're here, actually I have a look to see my Pokemon. Yep, they need healing up. Yeah, I'd like to heal up, please, Nurse Joy. Thank you. And let's see, with Eevee's moves, we know for a fact that Eevee has Double Edge. Okay, Sizzly Slide, Bouncy Bubble, and Batty Bad. Right. I'm wanting to re-alter Eevee's moves a bit. I want to keep Bouncy Bubble, but I want to get rid of Sizzly Slide, because even though it's actually a good move to have, it's no longer going to be of a use to us. So we're going to replace that with Sappy Seed. And we're obviously going to replace Batty Bad for Glitzy Glow. Because the next gym leader that we're going to be battling, Sappy Seed doesn't technically help against the type of the gym leader, but it will help for the next one that's going to be coming up after it. Okay? There we go. So now Eevee's moves have been re-altered. So we can now proceed onwards to Route 19. And believe me, it's actually a fight with that. Because obviously teaching Sappy Seed to Eevee, that's mainly because we're going to be dealing with a lot of water type Pokemon this episode. We got a full heal down over this way. And a couple of trainers. One of them I actually avoided, but the other one I did not. And I do find it very weird with these swimmers, because they just constantly stand there with their mouth partially open. Oh! Evo Boost! Go on, Evelyn! Raise Needle Queen stats all by 1. And see how much we take from a surf. Okay, good, good. It was 50 damage, which is not... Wow, actually faster than Stormy with that boost! Jeez! Wow, Evelyn! That boost was actually very handy! But yeah, what I find weird about this swimmer, look at that. He does a sniffle and he's got like gunk dripping out of his nose. Every male swimmer has that happen to them. Right. So, obviously we need to switch Nadia out. So the main Pokemon that's going to be using this is going to be between Evelyn, Daisy Duck, and Blade. Since Charizard and Nidoqueen are both weak to water, and even though Gyarados can technically be used, it's best suited that I don't, because, well, water type attacks are not very effective against water type Pokemon. Even though, yes, Gyarados does carry the move Crunch and Outrage, but I don't want to keep spamming using it. I really don't. So we'll give Farfetch some screen time once again. We'll use Slash. No point using a Swords Dance. Sorry, Dratini. I do like you as a Pokemon, I really do. Especially in the fact when you're the only Dragon-type Pokemon in the Kanto region. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It legit is the only Dragon-type Pokemon. Right then. We'll surf along. And of course, we got a new Pokemon. Technically you can find this Pokemon in the Pokemon Road, but this is the most common area you'll find one. This is Staryu, the pre-evolved form of Starmie. I honestly do like Starmie as a Pokemon. Being a water psychic type is actually the fastest water type Pokemon in all Pokemon games. And if I was thinking of using a water type Pokemon that didn't relate to Gyarados, I would have actually gone for Staryu. But the only problem is Staryu can learn a lot of really good moves when it's a Staryu. It can't when it's a Starmie. Yeah. Starmie can't learn any moves by leveling up. Anyway, let's have a look at Zapdos' stats. Hardy nature, that's balance, and 31 IV in HP, potentially. And Staryu is a jolly nature and somewhat stubborn. Yeah, not really the best Staryu there, because I'm happy that he's a plus speed, but a minus special attack. If it was a timid nature, then yes, that would actually be a good nature. But, yeah. Well, anyway, it was a choice between Staryu and Gyarados, and I thought, since you can get Gyarados very early in the game, I thought it's best suited that I get him than I get Staryu. Because usually, if you choose not to surf in the route that is known to be Pokemon Road, then the very first time you would find the Staryu legit would be on Route 19. So, yeah. Kind of stayed obvious with that scenario. So, of course, we're going to have to make do with what we've got. I mean, yes, I have 4 flying type Pokemon, but don't worry. My future Pokemon LPs are not going to be doing this sort of thing where I use too many Pokemon of the same type. Okay? And that's to avoid falling asleep with the yawn. Alright, Daisy Duck, we'll bring you back out. So you see just how useful having U-turn can be in the Pokemon's moveset. And, oh god, Cloyster. Well, it's actually fair to say Cloyster is actually a new Pokemon. Cloyster is the evolved form of a Pokemon known as Shelder. I'm not sure if you've actually come across a Shelder, but if we have, then I don't exactly remember. But Cloyster is a water ice type Pokemon. He evolves from Shelter by using a water stone, just like Staryu does into Starmie. But Cloyster as a Pokemon, I think is an unoriginal Pokemon. Because he is really good in his special defense, but he lacks in physical defense. And in this scenario, I'm going to be using Charizard, because I know that she has Ice Shard in her moveset, and she's going to use it to finish off Farfetch. Or not. She's going to be using Spike Cannon. Usually with the AI, when they know they can knock out one of your Pokemon in one hit, they always use a priority move. I have no idea why she did not use Ice Shard against Farfetch to finish him off. But I'm not questioning it. We still knocked out the Cloyster. Hey, you said my catchphrase! And go figure, because I actually used Thunder Punch to finish off the battle. Oh, that wasn't even staged. I completely forgot she even said that. Oh dear. Wow. There's a Magikarp over there. I don't know why Magikarp flops around on the water like that, because usually it's a fish. And you don't see fish flopping around on the water like that. You see them swimming normally. But, oh well. We have a Poliwhirl over here. We've already seen one of these as far as I recall. So we're just going to get slapped in the face with from it. Okay. Ah, low kick. Okay, that move actually is a variable attack. We haven't actually come across it, I don't think. What that move does is, if your Pokemon is heavier than the user who's using the move low kick, then the amount of power dealt by low kick will actually have a significant amount of power. So it's like, the heavier the opponent, the greater the damage low kick will do. I actually do teach low kick to some of my Pokemon, but not a lot. Oh, we have a Seal here. It's been a while actually. Actually, when's the last time we've seen Seal? Have we actually seen Seal before? But if this is the first time, then it's just a plain water type. I think he evolves by leveling up at level 28. I might have to have a look. Oh, you got both Aqua Jet and Ice Shard? Alright. Whatever floats your boat. And I don't mean that, guys. I know it's a water type Pokemon and we're on the sea and we are surfing on a surfboard. But I don't deliberately mean that term as a pun. I really, really don't. Even though it does sound like it. Oh, I was close. It's not level 28 Seal evolves into his evolved form. It's level 34. I was close. And of course we're going... Okay, there we go. There, I was just making sure that I didn't have anything intervene. Okay, so Seadra. I think that's a new Pokemon. I could be wrong. Seadra is a plain water type. But, oh, actually, I did actually describe Seadra when I was catching Horsey in Route 12. But, Seadra as a Pokemon is actually kind of a unique Pokemon in its own unique way. It doesn't show an importance in Gen 1. But when Gen 2 became a thing, which we will be doing in the near future in a Gen 4 game, yeah. I mean, I do have Pokemon Crystal, but I don't really want to be doing a Let's Play on a game that has very low quality. Yeah, that's basically the reason why I'm doing a Let's Play on Let's Go Eevee than doing Pokemon Yellow. Because the quality of the game that you see on a Nintendo 3DS, you can tell straight away that it's going to be hard to record. So, yeah. That's why with my Let's Plays, I'm doing, for Gen 1, Let's Go Eevee, and then Gen 2, we'll be doing Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Okay? And, by the way, in case you're wondering, there are a lot of trainers to be found in Routes 19 and 20. And I am going to be battling all of them, probably off camera. So, we've got that much. Okay? Swimmer Douglas with a Gyarados. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Right, we'll use U-turn to get hit by a Dragon Pulse. I mean, it's not going to do that much damage because there's a special attacking move in this game. But if you were dealing with it in the actual Pokemon Yellow, then that would have actually hurt. Right, we'll send out Lizard. And we'll use a quad effective move. Yeah. Believe me when I say this, don't use Pokemon in your team that you do not know how to, like, defend with. Because, it's like what I say. Because obviously, we have a Gyarados on our team. And unless we know how to knock out a Gyarados, if we come across one in this game, then you can tell for a definite fact that it's going to be, well, stressful. Right, there's a couple of more swimmers over here, but before I do that, of course I've got to heal up my Pokemon. Let's see, Hyper Potion, Farfetch, Scyther, and Lizard. And sure, Nidoqueen will give you one as well. We don't have any new TN, so we don't have to worry about that. Right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be battling all the remaining trainers on Route 29. Is it not 20? 29? What am I talking about? I'm going to be resuming challenging these trainers in Route 19 and 20 off camera. But next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we will be exploring Seafoam Islands, because that is where we have to go, okay? See you guys then.